Hi and welcome to the survive or die alert for the Gorgon Wraith. I thought rather than review this weapon, at least for now anyway, I thought we'll just jump in, we'll actually do the mission to get a hold of this thing. Just simply because there's a few questions that I've got to be answered with this. First off, it's a defense mission. If you go in and you actually click on it, which it's already done, you can see it says it's a defense mission. So it is the same as the last mission with the defense. It's 20 waves. It's fine up until wave 11, and then start the problems. And I will openly admit straight off, this is not who I wanted to do this with. I just kind of chose a random frame and instantly regretting it because I've already almost died twice on the first wave. But we actually did this once, and well, we had really bad luck and we died. So when you do this mission, watch out for the swarms because they will kill you in a couple seconds flat. Bring really the Ogress Penta Tentra? No, I don't give a damn right now if I'm honest here. Did you? Hello, you're not meant to do that too, okay? So they've started spawning. This is actually getting really bad again. It just simply comes down to an ancient will spawn there and pull you through this metal bar here, or under it, which is really annoying. Or you're standing up here and you get pulled off. It's just, I am getting rather frustrated at this mission, just for no particular reason other than the silliness of it. Oh look, he's stuck over there again. And I found myself using the rocket launcher, the Coal Star, the grenade launcher, the whatever you want to call this thing, a lot. Just simply because most other weapons, you cannot get near the enemies to do any kind of damage. So long range weapons are a must. Must remember to take him so the other guys actually take damage. Like so. After failing it the first time, you would have thought we would have learned, but nope, we're still finding ourselves with the same problem of that whole platform down there is a death zone. You land on it, you're dead. What? God damn it, I was about to shoot you and that would have, you know what, I'll prove it. That would have killed me. Oh no! Okay, get off the pod, thank you. Yeah. That killed me pretty quickly. Okay, what the hell? Oh, I was just literally pressing record there, and the ancient spawned in behind us and pulled us off this thing. And control everyone. One thing I have come across, which is kind of weird, if I'm honest here. Could somebody please explain to me why the Coal Star, a secondary weapon, is not classed as a secondary weapon? Also, why am I dying? There is nothing here. Also, could that please go away now? I did not mean to have that open. I was watching people's health. I wonder how long that's actually been open for. Oh well. But yeah, my little submission here, 20 pistol kills. I'm pretty sure I've killed more than 20 people. I would put money on the fact I've killed more than 20 people. I've probably killed more than 20 people in this one wave. So, since when is the Coal Star not a... I can't revive... There it goes. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought all secondaries were classed as pistols, but apparently not. But yeah, this is actually, now I've remembered that this ability is here, has become so much easier to actually do. Because we can actually take them out properly while they're fighting amongst themselves. As you can see, there is one thing attacking that, and that's because I had it mind controlled, and I'm going to try and keep one person mind controlled so this doesn't end. But I have come across a slight problem here of I don't have a duration build, so they are instantly becoming unaggroed on each other, and yeah, I really wish I'd put more thought behind this before I actually came in here with Nyx. But actually one problem here that I did not foresee, I have no ammo. I'm in the tar. This is why I'm standing on a railing, by the way. I'm not sure why everyone else is standing on a railing, but still. I'm standing on the railing simply because if the tar hits, it lands on the ground level. Sometimes when it does land on top of here, it gets really bad really quick. That is fire guy down there. That should have been him. And I'm out of ammo. Ah, crap. I knew that was coming. That is rather bad for me. I need some ammo. I didn't get a chance to jump down last round, and I'm going to have to jump down at the end of this round, but I really don't want to. What I would like to know is, I think my Kubro is up here. Whose Kubro is actually down there? Click. I have no power. Why do I have no power? I should have lots of power. What just happened? I hate that. I was too busy trying to figure out whose Kubro is down there. By the way, it was in fact mine. That I wasn't paying any attention to what was going on and lost all my power. Not a problem though. Lots of resources down here. One of the best things about sitting up there, lots of stuff ends up on the floor and you feel much better when you jump down, pick it all up and go, goodies. Until of course you realise, yeah, most of these resources I don't even need. But I'll take them anyway. I need ferrite. Always need ferrite and polymer bundles. I don't know where the last person is. The map is just red. Over there? Over there? Over there? Over there? Nope. Which means more than likely right there. Oh, come on! I hit him. Right, so, final wave. This mission is not a hard mission, as I said before, it is just an awkward mission, because the poison proc is nuts. If you want to do this more effectively than hiding upstairs and hoping nobody really hits you. I'm glad I've got range on though. If I didn't have range, this would be a whole different story. Why are you running? Okay. The range is basically kind of saved our butt on this one, or saved my butt on this one. Because I can cast it with range, but I don't have duration. There is mods out there that reduce toxin damage. It is definitely a good idea to equip those in your build. You're definitely going for more of a defense build here than an offensive build. And I've come in with an offensive build. And yes, I did say offensive, not offensive. That was on purpose. I've come in with completely the wrong build for what I should be using here. And you can see that the pod's actually getting its health back since I noticed that, yeah, I am Nyx. I cannot believe I am such an idiot. I completely forgot what Warframe I'm using. I'm not used to using Frost. That and my plan coming into this was chaos it to death. Absorb it to death even. That I completely forgot about chaos. But that should be it. We're done. Wow, Kubro, did you just kill him or did he just die because we finally got to the end of this? And done. Woohoo! This is better pop up like right there. There it is. Gorgon wraith. Now, main reason I'm doing this, which we'll get to in a second. This is the build I had on Nyx. It sucks. Let's not sugarcoat this. It's crap. Way too many health mods. There is the lack of duration, followed by really bad efficiency. So yeah, should have taken that out and put in. That would have gone well. Just duration and strength would have been much better there. Air duration and range would have been much better there for her third ability. Chaos was definitely better than absorb. I don't know why I went in for absorb, but duration being in the minus, yeah, this build's crap. Just straight up crap. Now this is the weapon that it's basically for, the Gorgon Wraith. Bad news is it does not come potatoed. So will have to potato it yourself, but it is actually worth it because it is a pretty decent weapon. I mean, if we equip it, and well, it is already equipped, compare it to the normal one, you can see Okay, it does a little less slash, a little less impact, but it does a lot more. Uh, duh. It does less slash, less puncture, but does more impact even. The status is 3 times as much. The reload is quicker. The fire rate is quicker, and the accuracy is better, which makes it just generally a better weapon. Which leads on to probably this weapon's biggest problem. There is no polarity to it, so this thing needs formers. Lots of formers. Formers everywhere. With a little bit of work and this build thrown in here, which it's not that good. Stabilizer basically just kind of counters the loss of accuracy with heavy caliber, but not enough. Then fast hands because it reloads like a pig. Split chamber because it's a fast fire rate auto rifle. Any fast firing auto rifle goes great with split chamber. Serration, which the future of which is still unknown. And then obviously just these two, which are thrown in to create viral and increase the status to 53.3. But if you think about it, that is actually a huge increase on the damage, and this thing is actually really nice. I got this thing to, I think it was level 55 enemies before it started to basically use up the whole magazine of 90. And another 2 formers, the magazine will go well over 100, which is just great. But it is worth the work, and yes, that is the camo skin. It will fit on this. Last but not least, I counted the weapon slots I had before this mission, and I've counted them afterwards, and I do in fact have 1 less weapon slot, so it did not come with a weapon slot, at least for me. I thought it would have come with one, just in case, but turns out for some reason it's not. So if you don't have any weapon slots and you do this alert, I'm not really sure what happens to the weapon. So that is something to keep in mind. You may need the weapon slot to actually get this. If you actually want me to go back and look at this thing again, I will be dropping a couple formers in this over the next few days. Well, tomorrow, hopefully, because of course we've got the double XP in the corner there. I may drop another couple into it because it is a pretty decent weapon. But anyway, if you want to see me actually re-review this thing, I can't believe I actually said the R word. Leave a thumbs up, like the video, whatever. And I will do so because it has gotten better over time. It's better now than it was when it first came out. But anyway, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.